Three important things you need to know as a creator or as a songwriter. And this has to do with the copyright act. As a songwriter or as a creator, your musical works or your sound recordings is as valuable in the law as any other property or invention. In other words, your musical works or your sound recording is as valuable as any product that any company or any organization, right, produces in the world. That's one thing you need to understand, and that is the importance of what we do. Because we don't have the proper structures or the infrastructure in this place doesn't mean that what you do doesn't have value. So you need to understand that what you do has value. The second thing you need to understand about being a creator is that your creation is transferable. It means you can will it. In the law says that you can will your musical works or your sound recordings or your creations. You can will them. Now, what are the things we wield in life? They are things that have value. That tells you that before the law, your musical works or sound recordings are valuable. They have value. They have incredible value. Why? Because the law sees your intellectual property like every other property, physical or intellectual. The number three thing the law says is that as a creator, you are entitled for compensations. You are entitled to be paid wherever your work is used or exploited. You are entitled to be paid or to be compensated. In other words, if your song is played in a church, that church is supposed to pay. If your song is played in the mosque, that mosque is supposed to pay. If your song is played in a factory, that factory is supposed to pay for playing or exploiting or using your work in their factory. If your song is played in a club, that club is supposed to pay for playing your song. Now somebody might say, okay, so how come they are not paying us? That is what the law says, right? The law says that you are to be paid whenever your song is used or exploited. But it's not being done because a lot of us are actually sentimental when it comes to, intellectual property or intellectual contribution in this part of the world. You just feel, okay, come on, man, it's a church. Now, why I shouldn't ask the church to pay me for playing my song? And is this God that gave me the gift? Yes, I know it is God that gave you the gift. But remember, every gift given to you by God is given to you for profit. Now, the profit might not be financial alone. But remember that. Always have that at the back of your mind, that the gift you have, that the talent you have, right, were given to you for profit, for you to make profit with them. Remember the story of the talents? When the master came back, he came back with an expectation of getting profit from those he gave talents to. And the one that didn't make profit from his talent, what happened to him? He was punished. So don't give me that religious sentiments, no, come on, we are not supposed to. No, you're supposed to make money. If a church plays your song on Sunday morning and you are aware of it, it is your responsibility to pick up your phone or to write to the CMOs and say, okay, this is it. This song played my song yesterday, and this is the evidence. Then the CMO will take it off from there to make sure that you get compensated. What I'm saying is that we need to get involved as creators. We need to also help the CMOs to do their job well. Because if they don't know, there's nothing they can do about it. And they can't be everywhere. They don't even have the mechanism to be everywhere. But you can be in some places. And when you discover that a particular job, your work is being exploited, that they are not aware of, then you can report it to them. So this sentiment of saying no, now why I'm talking about sentiment is because it's something that rules in this part of the world. We are so sentimental about so many things, and that is the reason, some of the reason, that is part of the reason we are where we are as a people. Because instead of doing the right thing, sometimes we allow sentiment to take over us. And once you allow sentiments, where there's sentiments, people don't make progress. Where there's sentiment, people don't move forward. Get sentiment out of it and go out there, do the work you need to do as a creator, and make sure that you get compensated for your contributions. My name is Jerry Chris. Bye for now.